Yo, 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 yo. Me, I look like a mess right now, but that's a story for another day. So, about this actual video would be the actual necessity for processes and understanding what processes entail. This is due to, let's say, a number of factors. One of them being that if I happen to get a scholarship, how did it come about? Secondly, would have been if I have happened to have started multiple brands, how did I go about starting them? This is due to one thing that I find to be very, very important. And that one thing would be proof of concept. Now, my entire existence, I believed only in one thing. That one thing would be that no one is willing to invest in you before you invest in yourself. That is to say, whether you're applying for a job or whether you're applying for a scholarship, whether you're getting your brand off the mark, it's very, very important to understand the nuances that people believe when it comes to proof of concept. People want to see you start this thing first, and then later they might decide to invest in you. That is to say that they want to see how far you can push on your own in order for them to have trust to invest in you for the next steps. That is to say, when you start, definitely you might be able to start small. Secondly, you might be able to grow whatever you're starting from point A to point B. But then we must also always recognize that the world as it is, as it stands, people love winners and they love winning with winners and they'll invest in a winner. And I'm saying that to say that in aspects of the world, and let me touch on the aspect of, let's say, scholarships. Let's say the 4x scholarship, which I might be familiar with. What they tend to say is that they're looking for leaders. But there's a hidden meaning in that we're looking for someone that has started something and that has had a certain impact in this regard. And that's why you'll be given certain chapters or certain segments of how you feel you might be able to attain certain achievements in a chapter like, let's say, social development, in a scenario, let's say, climate change, let's say in international development spheres. And you're thinking, at least this is what I believe, must be attuned to facts. It must be attuned to this is what I had done when I had no support. This is what I had done when I was able to accumulate a certain aspect of support. These are the number of people we have been able to impact in terms of changing their lives, in terms of changing their livelihoods. This is how far I went with my goal. I think the importance of that is also the truth in whatever that you say. And not only the truth, but also the analysis of whatever that you do as you move along. It's okay to be a doer, but it's advised to be a doer that's calculating on every step of the way. So your awareness is essential, because your awareness will be the one thing that will get you from step A to step B in terms of when you meet up with people that are trying to invest either in your education, either in your brand, in your future, so on and so forth. So by that definition alone, then we're speaking on being able to table your matters in such a way that it can speak to the outside investors. And that also entails that you should have in-depth knowledge of what it is that you have done, how much you have tracked your progress along the lines, what problems did you face, how did you try to tackle these problems, who did you bring into the equation to help you sort through this mess, and how will you be able to progress with outside or external investment afterwards. And with that, I believe that was the 5-minute clip, just trying to do my best in terms of knowledge, the acquisition of knowledge, the sharing of knowledge, because sharing is power, and enlightenment, my own enlightenment, as I'll get to speak to you as well. From this to the next one, Bariakasi.